Winter decor can create a warm and inviting atmosphere in your home, especially when you use vintage textiles. These timeless fabrics add texture and character, making any space feel cozy without needing much extra effort. Using vintage textiles in your winter decor helps you bring warmth and charm while keeping your style unique and classic. You can easily layer different fabrics to make your home comforting and stylish during the colder months. You can easily add warmth and style by layering chunky knit throws over your vintage armchairs. These throws bring texture and softness that complement the classic look of older furniture. Choose throws in neutral or muted colors to match the tones in your vintage pieces. This keeps your space coordinated and cozy without overwhelming the classic charm. Draping a chunky knit over the back or arm of the chair invites comfort. It also protects your furniture while making your seating area look inviting during cold months. You can add warmth to your winter decor by hanging faded floral vintage quilts on your walls. These quilts bring soft colors and gentle patterns that create a peaceful atmosphere. Vintage quilts often have a worn look that adds character to your space. The faded floral prints give a touch of history while still feeling cozy and inviting. Using quilts as wall hangings also adds texture to plain walls. This can make your room feel more layered and interesting without adding clutter. You don't need to worry about framing or special hardware. Simply drape or secure the quilt with simple rods or clips for an easy and attractive display. You can bring warmth and vintage charm to your side tables by adding an antique lace table runner. These runners add texture and a soft, elegant feel to your space. Place the lace runner directly on wood or over a solid colored cloth to create contrast. White or cream lace works well for a classic look, while darker colors can add a modern twist. Using lace runners on side tables also gives you a chance to highlight small decorative items. Candles, vases, or old books look more special when set on top of delicate lace. Antique lace is durable and adds a sense of history to your decor. It works well with different styles, from rustic to more polished interiors. Velvet pillows bring a soft, rich feel to your winter decor. Choosing muted jewel tones like deep emerald, sapphire, or burgundy adds warmth without overwhelming the room. These colors give a cozy but elegant touch that works well with vintage textiles. You can mix velvet pillows with other textures, such as knitted throws or linen cushions. This contrast keeps your space interesting and balanced. Using pillows in small doses helps avoid making the room feel heavy. You can add warmth to your mantel by draping rustic homespun fabric over it. Choose natural materials, like flannel or wool, to bring a cozy, textured feel. The fabric softens hard edges and makes the space feel inviting. Layer the fabric loosely to create depth and interest. You don't need perfect folds. Casual draping works best to capture a relaxed, rustic look. Consider colors like earthy reds, deep greens, or soft neutrals to match your winter decor. Pair the fabric with simple accents like pine cones, small wooden decorations, or vintage candle holders. These touches enhance the rustic vibe without crowding the mantel. You can add a soft, vintage touch to your winter decor by placing crochet doilies under ceramic vases. The delicate patterns of the doilies create a nice contrast with the smooth surface of the vase. This simple combination makes your display more interesting and visually appealing. Using doilies this way also protects your furniture from scratches or watermarks. You don't need new items. Old doilies from family collections work perfectly. Their intricate designs bring warmth and texture to any room. You can add warmth to your space by placing a worn Persian rug on hardwood floors. The vintage look creates a cozy, lived-in feel that fits well in winter decor. Persian rugs with rich patterns bring depth and texture to a room. Their intricate designs contrast nicely against the smooth, natural wood grain of hardwood floors. Choosing a rug with warm colors like gold, red, or brown can make your room feel more inviting. These tones work well with the honey or darker shades of wood. A worn rug adds character without overwhelming the floor. It shows a history and softness that new rugs often lack. Make sure to use a rug pad underneath. This will protect both the rug and your hardwood floors from damage and keep the rug from slipping. You can create a unique gallery wall by framing vintage fabric swatches. Select pieces with colors and patterns that match your room style. This adds texture and interest without overwhelming your space. Choose simple frames that highlight the fabric rather than compete with it. Clear glass or floating frames work well to protect the fabric and show off its details. Start by cutting the fabric to fit your frame's backing. Make sure the fabric is clean and smooth before you arrange it. Secure the fabric tightly so it stays flat over time. Grouping several frame swatches creates a curated look. Mix different frame styles or colors for an eclectic feel. This approach lets you display small pieces that might otherwise go unused. You can use plaid wool scarves to add texture and warmth to your sofa. Layer several scarves in different patterns and colors to create a cozy and inviting look. This works well with neutral or solid-colored sofas to bring in a pop of pattern. Drape scarves casually over the armrest or fold them neatly across the back of the sofa. Mixing different plaids can add visual interest without making the space feel cluttered. Choose scarves made from wool for their rich texture and natural warmth. Want easy winter wins? Subscribe for weekly cozy ideas and grab the full guide at impactdriverdrill.com.